In Genesis 2:7, Bible said that man was created out of the dust of the ground, and we are just dust. But what made the difference was that God breathed into his nostrils. So what is this breath? It's the life of God. It's the breath of God. The moment that breath is taken away, the body returns to the dust. What that means is that everything you build in this life is built because of that breath that is given by God. So the second verse in John 20:21, we read that when Jesus had spoken this to his disciples, then he breathed on them and he said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." So the Holy Spirit becomes the second breath. And who breathed on us? It is the Son of God, Jesus Christ. In 1 Corinthians 15:45, we read in our third verse for tonight, that the first man became a living being, but the second Adam became a life-giving spirit. So it is the first breath was the breath into the nostrils. The second breath is the breath into the heart. Through the second breath, it can reveal God to you in a way that you've never experienced before. Acts chapter 2, verse 1-4. Let's read it together. 2-3. When the day of Pentecost had fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. And suddenly there came a what? And the purpose of the wind is to bring divine alignment. Because wind will destroy everything across its path that is not steady. And the purpose of the fire is to dissolve and consume. And the purpose of the language is to say or communicate something. There are three advantages of speaking in tongue. And speaking in tongue is basically a biblical sign of being filled with the Spirit. Firstly, what speaking in tongue does, it is a spiritual process for personal revival and edification. Number two, the second thing about speaking in tongue, it is a spiritual process for divine alignment. And number three, it is a spiritual language. What that means, young people, tonight, it is not just making noise. You are saying and communicating something in the spiritual realm. So when you pray in the Holy Spirit, what it does is that it builds up your inner man, build up your inner strength, build up your inner faith, build up your inner muscles, so that your spiritual life gets stronger. Because the Holy Spirit, when He comes, the sound from heaven, when He comes, He will not only realign, He wants to burn something in your heart so that you can say something about who you believe and what you can do for life.